はじけ散って深夜の帰り疲れ切って曲がり角間違えて知らない道に出た生きてゆくことの半分は壁にぶち当たるばかりだ残された半分はそれを乗り越えてゆくためだ人生は素晴らしい誰よりも誇らしい一つ一つ諦めずにためらわずにいけ未来とは七不思議信じれば叶う夢僕と新しい明日を叫ぼ
What's up, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonders of flight. The world's greatest magician. The one, the only, Maximilian Galactica. Wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't been caught up in my breath yet. That was amazing, wasn't it, Purdy? It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, an elephant that rolled a giant ball, not to mention that guy who flew through the air. Yeah, Max Galactica. He was absolutely fabulous. Huh? What? Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician. A magician? No, a magician. Mr. Nick? Huh? What is it, Pearls? Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits? I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls? I'm sorry. I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Korean Village. And it was during that trying time I met Pearls. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self. Ah, it's time to go. You're right, we can't miss the last train. Pearls, you remember the train? Of course I did. But I don't really understand what everyone means by express train. Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. I gotta be spotless for the new year. Don't worry about it, really. You're gonna visit Mr. Nick on New Year's? Maybe. I'm glad you will get to spend your New Year's with your specials on. Oh my gosh. Pearly, look, it's time to go. Happy New Year, Mr. Nick. Happy New Year. I really hope it will turn out that way. Well, today wraps up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. Hello? This is writing code. Nick, it's terrible. Huh? Maya, perfect timing. Things are terrible here too. Huh? The office is a terrible mess and I have to clean it up. What are you talking about? My dirty office. What are you talking about? Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV. The TV? Now, let's check in at the scene. Huh? What happened? Thank you. We're here at the Very Big Circus. The Very Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The Very Big Circus. That's the circus we went to, right? They're saying that there was a murder. Yeah, they arrested him too. Arrested who? Max. They arrested Max Galactica. Maximilian Galactica, fans call him Max. A popular magician who could fly through the skies at will. Maya said she was a huge fan of Max. Alright, Nick. I see you in 2 hours at the detention center. Huh? What? See you there. You still got plenty of time to clean up your office later. What? Oh my gosh. What are you talking about? Why did they arrest Max? You're asking the wrong man on that, Maya. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hands. Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing. Fabulous! What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous. What a clever girl. Such a fabulous understanding of events. What's with all this fabulous talk? Welcome to the visitor's room. It's Max. Nick, look, it's the real Maximilian Galactica. Alright, sweeties. Pick a card. Any card. He called me sweetie. Swoon! Nick. Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card, any card. This one. I thought you would pick that one. The Ace of Hearts. He got it. He got it. Nick, look, he got it. What can I say, sweetie? He's stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. Max. Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time. Max, you should let Nick pick a card. Yeah, I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are, oh how silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver. Her driver? Whatever, hurry up and pick a card, and any card. I want this one. So Sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you? Yes, I'm your biggest fan. Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much. Hey, what about my card? Think of it as my souvenir. Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling? I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, drop Porcupine Head over here. Shower me with your attention, okay? Oh, yes. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely cringe-inducing. Alright, let's talk to Max. Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit about yourself. Fabulous. I think we should get to know each other better too. Why don't you come sit next to me? There's a big piece of security glass between us. Oh, sweet Jeebus. What in the world? If only I could use magic, then I could make the wall disappear. What is this guy talking about? Anyways, lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get it straight. Jeez, people nowadays. They get their panties all in a bunch not over nothing. Anyways, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, did you not? I did indeed. It was fabulous. I won the Magician's Grand Prix, held by the Association of International Magicians. It's an award that recognizes that I am the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There was a trophy in a bus. It was it was an amazing day. Wow, that's incredible. Isn't it? It's certainly the greatest magician in the world. I'm gonna guess he didn't win a trophy for the modest magician. You're signed to an exclusive contract with the Very Big Circus, correct? That's the long and short of it. You sure do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know. Magic is so fabulous, you have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie. Let me drink some water. You're right. You're so right. However, the circus, it's a dinosaur, a thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there. Huh? What do you mean? That's why I signed the contract. That's why you signed the contract? Thanks to me, the Very Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus. But to me, it was just another magic trick. Isn't it wonderful, sweetie? Yes. I made all the old crusty circus performances obsolete. But I kinda like the circus performances. Maya looks a bit down. Tell me what happened at the Very Big Circus. Last night, the ringmaster was murdered. The ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry? Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length. Question you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room. So then why were you arrested? Arrested? Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult with me on the matters, that's all. Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is. She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. Before your murder, you met with the ringmaster. Uh-huh. What did you talk about? Things that aren't for your ears. Maya, will you please ask him? What did you talk with the ringmaster, Max? It was nothing, small talk really. We were just having a chat about my salary. Salary. I am the one bringing in the crowds. I think the one I should compensate as much. You agree, don't you? Yes. That's all you talked about? Of course, it was a fabulous chat. Oh, are we doing it? Yep, we're doing this. Just fabulous. I mean, now he's got me saying it. What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape. What is that badge? Is it used in the disappear net? I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney. An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me? He isn't wasting his time, Max. You're... Okay. Relax, sweetie. You're just a little over as anxious, I think. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now. What's that? Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie? Because you've been arrested for murder. Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me. Why is that? Obviously because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica. So, I'm the very big star of the very big circus. And that means I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums. Which means what? Max, quit joking around. You gotta be pulling my magic wand. The police aren't really serious about about this, are they? They don't arrest people as a joke. Look at Max, he's crushed. Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee. This is a serious business. Yes? Sir, you're a lawyer, right? Huh? Oh yeah, I'm an attorney. Please help me. I didn't kill anybody. Didn't kill anyone. I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hot hamburger mud pit. But a killer? That's insane. I could never. Max. I swear. I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Okay, I'll take your case. Really? Really? Oh, thank you much. Yeah, sure, nice folks. Max. Yes? What's your real name? It's Billy Bob Johns. What's the matter, Maya? He's really just a country bumpkin. That's funny. I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie. Huh? Mr. Attorney. Yes. A few minutes ago, you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that he mentions it, I did take a card. It was the 10 of hearts, right? What? How did he got it right again? What can I say? You too. You stolen some of my most valued possessions. 10 of Maximilian Gallica's hearts. You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he? Alright, let's make an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick. Alright, we got lots of things we have to look into. No time for slacking. Let's get going. Okay. What's the matter? You seem down. Maximilian Gallica. Who would have guessed he was a country bumpkin? What's the matter? You've been acting strange for a while now. Max, he's just some country bumpkin. So? Why does it matter? He's still a famous magician, right? I guess, but his real name is Billy Bob Johns. Yikes, the poor girl's got 3 first names. The poor guy's got first 3 names. I guess that is pretty odd. Oh well, if a big star could do it, then you should pretend to be exotic too, Nick. A big star? Max Galactica is a pretty big name. Anyways, what do you think about Naruhodo Arido? What's the A stand for? The A stands for attorney. I'll think about it. Naruhodo Arido. We're here again. Yep, but this time we are here for work. It hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene. Let's find someone who might know something about what happened. Sounds like a plan. The circus stage sure does look this small from out in the audience. Wow, this is where they all perform, isn't it? Nick, do some somersaults. I'm not doing any somersaults. Why not? You look like you'll be great at it. Why do I look like I'll be great at somersaults? Huh? Nick, it wasn't me. Tiger! He's coming this way. Nick, you're too young to die. Nick! I'm still here. I'm not dead yet. Nick, are you okay? Scared you, didn't I? Regin is such a cute tiger, isn't he? What's the matter? You sure are quiet. Don't what's the matter, me? Nick, he almost died there. Huh, he wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This little tiger hardly ever bites people. And besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? So if you think about it, you're actually really lucky. Huh? You agree, don't you? Hey, zombie. I guess? What do you mean you guess? Why are you agreeing with her? Woohoo! Your costume! Eh? Who is this sassy? We're gonna meet her right now. It's cute. I want to try it on. Costume? You mean my clothes? You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I guess not. Really? You're the best. Wow, the tables turned quickly on that one. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. My name is Maya Fey. I'm a spirit minion. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. When you put us next to that animal tamer, I bet we really look odd. Nice to meet you. Likewise. Alright, let's talk to Regina. Hey Regina, what do you know about what happened last night? I'm good, zombie. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing well. You mean the murder? My dad was murdered. Oh, I see. Wait, what did she say? So, the ringmaster was your... Yep, the ringmaster was my dad. I'm so sorry about what happened to him. Why did you say you're sorry? Huh? Anyways, everyone was here practicing last night. Even your dad. Yes, everyone was here. We finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off to their own. And I was around here, stayed around here. Why did you do that? I was playing with Regent. So she was with the beast. Yes, that's Kenji right there. That's when the police showed up. When they took me to check things out, Dad was dead. For someone whose father was just murdered, she seems awfully perky. I wish she would tell us more about her dad. Alright, let's ask her. That's incredible that you're an animal tamer. The mental health hospital called me, so... I don't know if you want to talk about it here or private lobby, but I am kind of curious why so far in April. If you don't mind me asking. It has to be really scary. Scary? Why? Huh? Regin isn't scary. He's cute. That's of course the tiger's cute. Ever since Leon died, Regin has been my best friend. Leon? Yes, Leon the lion. Leon the lion. Regin and Regina. Interesting name choices. Yes, it's like they're from other Capcom games. I'm just saying. Leon, he died. Or Leon, it is. Yes, actually, he was killed. My dad killed him. What? Why did he do that? I'm not sure why he did it. It's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. Okay, is that all we have for her? It's Max. Hey, where's Max nowadays? You don't know? No. He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father. It's okay. Nick and I will help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean the criminal. Of course he's not. I'm worried about so many things right now. Like what? After practice was over, Dad went right back into his room. His room? Yes. That door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened. The ringmaster's room. It's probably a good idea to check it out for myself. Okay, I guess we could check the room. Oh, hold on. Maybe she has more dialogue. Okay, she does. Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? She's laughing. I'll tell you, Maya. But just you. Well... What? Really? And then... Oh my, that's incredible, Regina. I'm out of the loop. Come on, Nick. There's no reason to pout. Don't worry about me. Regina told me that someone professed their love to her. Professed their love? Not only that, it was Maximilian Galactica. I wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts anyways. And then on the exact day, another person professed their love for her as well. What? Who was it? Someone named Trilo. Apparently he is a tenor who sings in the circus. Haven't met him yet. Regina seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus. She must have some sort of strange power over them. You're not kidding. 2 people in one day. Even I want to profess my love for her. Me too, she's so cute. What the fuck? Ah, a ladder. It's just a step ladder. What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter. Okay. It's not even worth arguing with her on this one. Anyways, let's move over. This was the ringmaster's room. Yes, this room belongs to the victim. Which means this must be where Max met the ringmaster last night. Now that you mention it, that is what he said. I wonder what... That's an interesting poster. Ah, a poster of Max. I want it, Nick. I want it. I want to get out of here. Let's see, oh, what's this here? Let me check my notifications real quick. Alright, sorry about that. So as a table for guests, there are some papers scattered on top. Ah, look at this. Max's salary is written on the piece of paper. Yikes! What is it? I didn't know that a magician... the salary is incredible! She looks like she's about to ready to pass out from the shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much? Incredible, huh? You could say that again. This must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. The ringmaster signed and dated it. What's the matter, Nick? Max definitely got a raise, but this document is dated a week ago. Okay. There's a lot of posters here, don't you think? There are indeed. So many posters that they aren't likely to miss one, are they? Maya, we're supposed to be the honest ones around here. But you didn't even notice that I took one. She's already swiped one. You're incorrigible. You know that. Okay, so she stole a Max G poster. Anything else right here? This seems to be a dorm where all the performers are in in the circus stay. Really? So we might run into the stoogey clown here, right? He's so kooky. Ah, it's you two. Oh, Gumshoe. How is it you guys always seem to know where I'm working at a crime scene, pal? Because you're always working. Well, I'd rather not be always working, but with crime, you don't make your own hours. If I have to be at the circus anyways, I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left. Nick, he complained. That's a rarity. Let's get back to business, okay? Alright, did we talk to Gumshoe? It looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, a bad attitude follows you everywhere. He's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad. But just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal. It's not his attitude. I got proof, pal. Huh? He left something at the scene of the crime. One of his magician trademarks. An incredible, well-made silky hat. Well, it does have very classy decorative elements. Okay, so we got a silk hat. Max uses a cloak, silk hat, and white roses as his signature symbols. Pretty mundane, aren't they? Who cares if they're mundane? At least they're easy to understand. I must hit a nerve, because she's a fan. That's what he said. Who said? The eyewitness. Eh? Tell us about the eyewitness. Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow? Of course, it will be Miss Von Karma. She isn't gonna hit me with her whip again, is she? What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court. When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of that whip never ends, pal. Gumshoe, I'm sure Miss Von Karma is really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about. Like who? Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course. You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. What in the world happened after I went back home? Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't heard what happened to him? Nick, he won't tell me. Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore. He's not around? Nick, what does he mean Edgeworth isn't around? Exactly what he said. He's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again, okay? Nick. The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Yep, last night around 10 p.m. He died outside in the cold. A pretty sad way to go out if you ask me, pal. It was rather cold. This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over here. Right about where you're standing now. Surprised you, didn't I? I'm not laughing. Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal. Yep. It's pretty clear cut as far as murder goes. He was discovered quickly. But there's just one thing that doesn't quite fit. Huh. There's always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit. Okay. What was this thing that didn't fit? The thing you mentioned earlier. Footprints, pal. Footprints. Footprints. Look at this picture of the crime scene. What's this? The wooden box under his body. No clue, pal. Some forensic expert took it back and are examining it now. And? What's so mysterious about the footprints? Whoa, calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in the picture. It's the victim's footprints on the scene. That's right, pal. The problem is, the killer's footprint aren't there. Bingo. Where did the killer come from? And where did the killer run off to? Obviously, there's no way the killer committed this crime while flying. A flying culprit. That's when something just clicked in my head. Yep. There's no way. Flying is impossible. That's right. Flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. What's with the hollow laugh, pal? I meant nothing by it, pal. Better state it. It means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I could get some info about Max out of him. So, about the eyewitness. You know I'm not gonna tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card. Oh well. Oh, I just remember. What? I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering the lounge and house. Why is that? Oh, no reason. Just something I remembered to tell you. It must be because that's where the eyewitness is. Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal. Okay. Let's move around. Huh. Hey, Nick, look over there. What? There's someone over there. Excuse me. Hello. Wow, he sure is a quiet one. Excuse me. What? Huh, me? You work at the circus, don't you? No, I'm just your everyday average Joe. Average Joe who just happens to hang out at the circus. I don't think so. Yes, I am. I got nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying, like a regular person who will hang around the circus, dressed like that. I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya. Well, I'm just happen to be passing by. I don't suppose you happen to be some kind of carny. Not a carny. I'm a performer, actually. I'm a ventriloquist. Excuse me. Ventriloquist? I'm Benjamin Woodman. Your last name is Woodman. Yes, that's right. But everyone calls me Ben. Ah, yes, that's your alias, right. I believe they call it a stage name. Alright, I guess we talked to Ben. So excuse me, Ben. Yes, you mean me? About the murder, I'd like to talk to you about the details, if I may. Really? I'm just a regular, normal guy. I don't know. This guy is so nervous, he's creeping me out. Nick, cheer up. Just try to smile. Would you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica. Max? He's not very nice. Did he just say Max is not very nice? Ow, my head hurts. Yikes. I hope he's okay. It sounds like he's just popped a gasket. Oh my gosh. Ben, so you're a ventriloquist. I'm just a regular guy. You already told us you were a ventriloquist. Oh, yes. Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that. I can't help it. He's making me nervous. Ben, would you mind showing me some of your skills as a ventriloquist? Well, right now, Why? He's contagious. Alright, so we're getting nothing out of him. Hello, Kablumo. Congratulations, you're the big wiener. The 1 millionth visitor to the room of one Mr. Mo Curls, aka me. Earplugs, must find earplugs. To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Just one. Did you get my joke there? I welched on... Okay, now I get it. I'm giving you more than just one. No, no, no. If I was funny, it is your duty as a human to laugh. People who don't laugh are usually last seen and last sing. Catch my drift? Oh my gosh. Maya? This is like some fashion nightmare. Come on, it was funny. Clowns are always funny in my book. In my book, they're just funny looking. You sure do have great taste in clothes, girlie. Look at that garb. You look like a Greta garb. I'm gonna go home. No, Nick, you can't. You know I can excuse a bad joke or two, but this stooge keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to. Okay, I get it. But you know, you have to admit he is kind of funny. No, I don't have to admit it because he isn't. All right, let's talk to him. Could you please tell us about the Very Big Circus? It's a very big story. You sure you got that kind of time? And the hits just keep on coming. This circus has been in business for 20 years. We all perform under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry. 20 years? Wow. Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TVs, and bowling, there's just too much competition. But I love the circus. I love it too. That is why I've been here for 20 years. We work hard to keep this show running. No one sends in the clown on us. Nick, he just made a joke. Laugh. Har, 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 har. The ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world. A real class act. Even when there were no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me. Because he knew that I had a family to take care of. He was happy to take care of his employees. I see. How could anyone do that to that wonderful man? Mo. Wiggity 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 what? I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor. Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way? Let's talk about the murder. Let's see. It must have taken place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsal was finished, I took her out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it. Caught a peek? Of the crime. Just as we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness to the crime. The ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add a new element to the show. New elements. When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts getting a bit stale. I realized that even my act could get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes could be a bit old-fashioned. A bit long in the tooth. But that make-believer takes things too far. Make-believer? The magician, the one that thinks he's all high and mighty. He had the gal to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does he mean of one of those? Well, the joke's on him now. On him? Yep, he's got on everyone's nerves. Excuse me, I got a burp. The day of the murder. Go ahead. Nope, no way. Just forget I said anything. I bet he's still hiding something about Max. You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw? Well, the police told me I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna have to let those lips stay zipped. Nah, that's not fair. I guess you're right. Maybe I could tell you a few details. Kenji is trying to nibble my leg. Oh, that Kenji. Yeah, he probably wants food. But only if you could get old stiff lips to make with the funny. Stiff lips? Wait, do you mean me? Nick, you could do it. What's the matter? Just getting ready. Okay, do you know why I finish right and I'm a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. Dun 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 dun. At least his expectations are low. I wouldn't let him quit his day job. Yeesh, could have got some slack. At least I was funnier than Chuckles over here. It wasn't the greatest joke I heard, but you did try, so I'll tell you what I saw. I'm sorry, he's incapable of being funny, Mo. Alright, that night, once I tucked myself into bed, I heard the amazing noise that it was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed, and that's when I saw. Without a question, without a doubt, it was the magician. And that's all I saw, but it just proves how terrible that man is. He knows more about Max than he's letting on. If he thinks he could kill the Ringmaster, it's only just that he should die too. Mo, sorry, I crossed the line, but he truly is disgusting. He is a disgusting human being. Why do you hate him so much? Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clocked Ben right over the head as hard as he could. Ben, the ventriloquist with the speech. You should get to the cafeteria and investigate for yourself. The cafeteria? Let's just say there's gotta be something. Haha, I just got the joke. So let's just say there's gotta be something interesting there. Hey, what's up, man? How are you, dude? Happy Friday. Ha 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 ha. I'm just here to watch some since I haven't got the stream. Okay, no worries, dude. The very big circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around. Ah, thank you. This is Atlas. Ah ha ha ha. Oh, I killed myself, really. I'm dying here. Coronary. Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice. Alright, let's check out this cafeteria. Ew, this place is gross. This must be because of last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder. That reminds me, what was it that Mo said? He said that yesterday morning Max clonked Ben over the head over here. He also said that there's gotta be something interesting there. Nick, what's gotta be interesting? Don't ask. What's this? Must be a juice bottle or something. Ah, watch out, Nick. There's a broken glass over there at the floor. A broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor. Do you think it means anything? There's gotta be something interesting there. Huh? Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him. Him? Broken bottle. Okay. It's orange juice. Okay, so let's go talk to Max. Oh, it's my two sweeties. Welcome to the detention center. Did he just call me his sweetie? Again? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we gathered quite some clues. Wonderfully fabuloso. I mean fabulous. That's why we came to meet with you again. What's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max, let's make this absolutely fabulous. Meeting with Russell. Okay. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly. We reached an agreement with the salary on my 6-month contract. That's the truth. The whole truth. What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary. I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did some other than just negotiate my fee last night? It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with this compensation, just with the date. This was a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiation a week ago. Fabulous. Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you? Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie. That's private. The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about. Well, I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room that night? Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Where did you get that? The cafeteria. But you already knew that, didn't you? Of course. I fell and broke on the floor. It fell and broke on the floor. He's still hiding something else. Max. What is it, my sweetie? It didn't fall and break on the floor. You used the bottle too. Ben. You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? Oh my gosh. And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. Fabulous! You might as well be a magician. Alright, now we can talk with him. The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast, we all had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben, the ventriloquist? You could put it that way. Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like a quiet man. We fought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina? That ill-bred creep told me, Sweetie Pie Princess, that he was in love with her. Will you put up with that? Ill-bred? Are you talking about the same Ben? Told her he was in love with her? Are you sure this is Ben we are talking about? All I could say is that he made me mad and I had to tap him on his hard head. That's when the ringmaster called me and I realized that it was my chance. Your chance. That's when I went to his room and I laid it all on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie. What? The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie. And no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Shut him up. So what do you mean by shut him up? You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Trillo can't say a word. Not without Ben. Trillo. The puppet. The ventriloquist's puppet. His real name is Triloquist. But a puppet doesn't talk. I know, that's why I hid it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping off of the balsa, I'd be screwed. You hid him? You mean the ventriloquist's puppet? You are so smart, sweetie. Where did you hide him? What? Sweetie, you aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you? Yeah, Triloquist puns. Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet. Fabulous, that should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I hid Trillo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trillo for me, do you, my sweets? No problem. None at all. Thank you, Max. You know, I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam. Then don't go hiding puppets. Oh my gosh. Let's go find that puppet. Ben's not here anymore. Yeah, I wanted to ask him something. It's cold out. He's probably in the tent. Alright, let's move. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress. Don't be so negative. Of course we're making progress. But everyone loves the ringmaster. And there's no sign of footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved. Of course. And now Regina isn't here. I'm not seeing how that's related. Alright, let's move over there. It looks the same as always. A great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing. Will you stop it, you poster pilferer? I'm just kidding. You know I already got one of these posters. You mean stole one of those posters. Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said that he hid Trillo somewhere in this room. Trillo. Oh yeah, the puppet. Where could he be? Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Indeed, just look at all the awards this certain circus has won. Like, All County Quiz Champions, Ringmaster Association Mini Golf Masters, Beer Belly Balloon Bounce Champ, Pet Grooming Grand Prix. Wow, the Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I couldn't never imagine. There's something shoved under the bookshelf. This. That's Trillo. That's Ben's puppet. I think you're right. Well, let's give it back to him later. Okay. Why do I have to carry this thing? Oh, hey, Ben. Hello? Hello to you too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree? Yeah, I do it indeed. Don't you think it's cold, Nick? I don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case. Alright, let's give him... Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it? Yes, that's mine. Here you go. Trillo quest returns to Ben. Alright, Maya, let's get going. It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben. Oh, okay. Alright. So, Nick, where are we going next? Let's see. Maybe we should go talk. Hey, wait! Who said that? What are you looking at? I'm here. Are you blind? What's your problem anyways? Don't you know how properly to greet someone? Ben? Is that you, Ben? No, I would never. It was me, yeah, me down here. You're Trillo. That's Mr. Quest. To you, sir. Learn some manners before you just burn out my name. Now try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect. Not again, Mr. Quest. Is that better? No, look at me when I'm talking to you, you 8-bit excuse of an attorney. Trillo, we talked about insulting people, you promised. But he was mocking me. Not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal. I'm sorry, Trillo. Nick, what just happened? Trillo is still a puppet, right? Hey! Who do you think you are, calling me a puppet? Yep, just do talking to him right. Tell us what you know about the murder. You talking to me? I said you talking to me? Don't look at him when you're talking to me. Trillo Quest, you need to behave, young man. Shut up, Woody. What murder are you talking about? You mean the one they offed the old man? I guess so. No need to make a fuss about things. That old mutt paid us in peanuts. Trillo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet. Don't you have nerd pills or something to take right now? He's just punching him. These two are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick? Okay, I'll talk. Gramps got clobber over the head. Let me lay it all out for you. The pay sucks, the clown sucks, and my partner has his hand up my pants. Your partner, you mean Ben? Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off of me, will you? He's just another one of those dorks around here. Oh my. But I'll be fair. In this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna. Your Madonna? Regina, my lovely Regina. She's stunning, right, Ben? Well, I'm not sure if I will go that far. Hey, Luna. You have to excuse him. He just doesn't understand of what he speaks. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty, hence why I should marry her. Marry? Oh my gosh. The ringmaster got knocked upside his cheap head by that flying frog. You mean Max Galactica? Why did he say that? Trillo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that. Straighten up? I'm made of wood. Besides, you know, you were there. You know what happened. You were there? If you're that interested, then I'll let you on the facts. You're going to marry Regina? That's right. She doesn't quite realize the joy that awaits her, does she? I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled. Well, I don't care. It's my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched. Oh my god. I know you think that, but what? I gave her a special gift. I gave her the wonderful gift of a song. You gave her a song? Well, I am a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I decided to grace you with one of my songs. Oh gosh. Me. Oh my god. The rest is private. Well, the melody is pretty good. But those lyrics, I think they need a little work. Who asked you? I'm the artist here. Thanks. Now, that's Trillo here. Does that mean you could talk normally now? Hey, buttface. You might be looking forward to tomorrow. Aren't you an ambulance chaser? You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all. Trillo. Enough jibba jabba. Let's get to court already. Hey, wait a second. Nick, what's going on? He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. Oh my. Alright. Oh my gosh. What in the world happened with Ben and Trillo? Quite a pair of those two. What did that puppet... Oh. Oh no. Now what? Hey, welcome back, Nick. That monkey. My badge. That monkey stole it. Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. You look so completely dumbfounded. Regina. You. That monkey. Hey, no need to get angry, okay? But my attorney's badge. Don't worry, I'll help you out. Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it? By the way, the monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. His name is Money? I guess we could chat with her. The monkey is called Money. Yes. Well, that rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get it back? I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems. Eh? Whenever Money sees something shiny, he'll takes it back home. Huh, that's pretty funny. Well, I guess I just have to find out where Money disappeared to. I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know. Huh? You don't know? Money isn't exactly someone I am funny. This was my first Ace Attorney game on the DS. Good times. Okay, so the second game was the first one. Okay. I like this story though. I like this one and the one that's coming up after that as well. What? He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Oh, I see. Go to Moe's. I guess it's time that I revisit that Cookie Clown. But we could still talk to her. Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben? Ben? You mean that guy that's always hanging around with Trillo? What do you mean, hanging around? Well, he was there when Trillo told me that he was in love with me. Trillo told you he was in love with you. Yes, he did. Kinda cute, don't you think? He's so smart and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him. But what about Ben? What about Ben? He's got nothing to do with me loving Trillo. Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of the circus. Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? Nope. That will be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick? Yeah, Max and Trillo both said otherwise. They say they asked her for her hand in marriage. Ah, but Max only talked to the ringmaster about it. I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly. So I guess Trillo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? He's gonna propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya? Huh? What? Who do you think I should go for, Max or Trillo? Wait. You do realize that Trillo is a puppet? I don't care about that. He's a bit stiff. Oh boy. Huh? Gumshoe took off already. Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet he and the other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct. Alrighty. Oh my, if it isn't Mr. Right all the time. It's alright to be wrong every now and then again, right? See, Nick, it just took a while for the joke to find his audience. So what can I do for you? Did you remember a good joke you wanted to tell me? Pull up a chair or maybe just pull my finger and let me have it. We're gonna get the same sound effect either way, aren't we? How do you know I pulled the whoopee cushion on the chair? You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you? Alright, let's talk to Mo. So, about Regina. Regina is such a pure, innocent child. She's such a cutie. I know this guy. She was born and raised in the circus, you know. But that means she doesn't really know how much... Oh yeah, for those who've never seen the anime, this Mo's voice is the same voice. I'm talking about the English though. His voice is the voice of Krillin. So just imagine Krillin's voice in this clown. But yeah, that does mean that she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top. Sounds like Pearly. For her, every child's dream on the circus is her everyday reality. She lives in a dream world. She seems dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. The funny thing is that all seems normal to her because this is her everyday life. I guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a puppet. Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing though. A clown sees life simply, without complications. This guy. Have you ever heard of a monkey named Money? Ah, yes, Money. He stole my badge. Well, Money does love shiny objects. It makes sense that he will swipe your badge. But under no circumstances can you chase after him. Eh? Why is that? Oh, I know. You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right? Exactly! Bravo! Bravo! Enough joking around though. Money isn't considering a member of the Regina's family. Then who does he belong to? I'll be happy to take you where his money is staying. Yeah, the clown is weird. You mean right now? Of course, shall we go? Should we go with him now or wait a while? I guess we just go with him. This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I can't breathe. Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyways, this is the place. Acro's room. Acro? He's an acrobat. Oh, yeah, I remember who Acro is. Yeah. It seems like he's not around today. That's a big pile of junk over there in the corner. I don't think it'll be wrong to assume that Phoenix stuff is over there too. Just be careful to make sure you got the right stuff. Thanks, Mo. See you later. Okay, let's examine. There's a lot of shiny stuff here. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. There's a fork, a mirror. Everything is shiny. There's even a really cheap looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this. It's a trophy. And there's a really heavy one. Nick, I found it. Your badge is right here. Alright, we got our badge back. Now we could flash it at people. Thanks, you really saved me. Huh? What's the matter? Did you find something? Yeah, check this out. It's a ring. There's something engraved on it. From T to R. Oh, GG's, yeah. Oh, I know what this is. Well, I think it's about time to wrap up our investigation. Do you think we'll win in court tomorrow? Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppet. Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we still got our magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. Yes, let's save. Good morning, Max. Max? Milk. What? If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function, sweetie. stage. Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. I guess. Nick, Max is really nervous. That's understandable. He drinks some water. Hey, my sweeties. What? You don't think I should fly, do you? Huh? You know, you gotta make a good impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm the crowd a little. No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone. Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay. Oh, sweeties. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I could see it now, the dashing young lawyer flying fabulously from above. One glimpse on that, and everyone in the room will be on your side. Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes? I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Alright, let's start the court. And now, for the case of... What? Your Honor, get on with it. Sorry, I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So... Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Straight out of JoJo Universe. Yeah, you talk about Max, yeah. Yes, Your Honor, he does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if he calls the defendant Maximilian Galactica. I'm surprised he's getting it. It sounds more friendly. I'm surprised he didn't get whipped by Von Karma. I wonder if that is our advantage right there. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement. I hope you didn't bother thinking you would win this one, Mr. Phoenix, right? That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. Excuse me. It did not count. Do you hear me? She must be still upset about what happened last time. You have no chance. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I'm not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it is in the nature of Von Karma to not lose anything. I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix, right? I'll show you the textbook's procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are. Me? Guilty? What are you talking about? It will be my ultimate revenge, but it's not like he'll bring her dad back. There, opening statement complete. Now let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time. Very well, you may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma. Gumshoe, get up now. Sorry to keep you from work, and I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective. Don't mention it, it's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Very well, I would like for you to begin by shedding light on the events in question. At your service, sir. Alright, you may proceed with your testimony. Alright. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. All of the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim was found bent over a wooden box dead as a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped the vertebrae in his neck. Ooh. I see. He was beaten to death. Here is the autopsy report for the victim. The court accepts this as evidence. Okay. The music, yeah. I kind of like the first game's music more, but this one isn't so bad. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin. Yes, Your Honor. Let me ask you about the snow. It was nearly a blizzard up until the end of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal, maybe about 1.5 inches on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. The snow. Let me see. There's gotta be more to this. Yeah? What's the matter, Nick? I need to take a look at the court record. Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing at the night of the crime? They mentioned something about the court record. What was there? I don't know. I'm gonna leave this alone for now. Alright. Past the session, I read that part. A wooden box. That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Carrying the box, huh? It was rather a strange box, Your Honor. What do you mean? Well, it was much heavier than it looked, not to mention it was locked. Locked, you say? 20 pounds, it says right here. Okay. This may be my only chance, so I might as well ask about some questions, yeah. What was inside? Do you mind telling us what was inside that box? Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than 4 knots. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle. Bottle. What is that? Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle. What's inside the bottle? It's filled with pepper. Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that big old box? There was only one little box in that huge... There was only one little bottle in that huge box? I wonder if that has some sort of meaning. Yeah, that's weird. Oh! I remember now! I remember what this is for. Now it's coming back to me. Now I remember what the peppers... Yeah. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct? You've done your homework, pal. And you have found this murder weapon, have you? And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you? The police are searching for it as we speak. My theory is that it's something that the perpetrator ran off with. You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene. No, I bet he made it disappear with magic. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the events now. I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case. You mean we're gonna get out of him? Wait, you mean all we gonna get out of him is just a little bottle of pepper? Now that we're all wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness. I'm not even off the stand yet. Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint. I don't know, but wrapped up was just such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Thank you very much, Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness. Man, it's hard to believe she's 18 and she doesn't look like an 18-year-old gal. Yeah, both her and Maya are both 18. I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand. I know what you meant, Von Karma, yeah. She must be talking about the ventriloquist. I wonder if Triller will show up on stand as well. Please state your name and occupation for the record. My name is Trillo Quest and I am employed as an operatic tenor. Excuse me? The witness called to the stand was Ben Woodman, ventriloquist. That robe must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine, I'll grace you with a song. Me, 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 me. He's singing. It had a good rhythm. It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak. Trillo, you know better than to insult a judge. Shut up. Just look at your nose. You would have think you had that sense to fix it. It's so ugly I want to punch you in the face off the chance swelling would help. You know that your nose is the reason you never be a A-list star. Dang, he's so harsh. Celebrity must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their mind. What's going on here? Order, order. I demand to know what the witness is. No, don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trillo handle this. I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about getting a testimony. Ouch! You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed. Once practice was over, I left the tent with the clown. Once we got to the lounging house, I ditched them and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. You're sure of that? Without a doubt, he was the one with the silk hat, cloak, and the dumb white rose on his chest. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? That's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown. That's right, dress boy. Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime? He's got a point. What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit. Why is that? Here's the proof. A silk hat. This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. Without question, he was wearing this signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for the hat to be at the scene. Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecutional skills are unrivaled. Well done. Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say? How old does she look? If I have to be honest, she would look like she was in her 20s at least. I guess she's the boss again. You saw Max and only Max, right, Trillo? That's right, and that makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night. That makes quite a bit of sense and makes Max one suspicious character. There's one more thing to the story that meets the eye. Is there something I'm missing this? That's a bit strange, don't you think? What's strange? That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem that you should have been with someone else as well? What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose the witness could have seen? Well, we just said who. That's the victim. That's correct. If Trillo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness. Could have seen him. Anyone with sense could figure that one out. What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room. Is that, according to the defendant, a likely story? If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in fact the ringmaster in the room, why was he just as the witness stated at the scene of the crime? I see. It seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt the witness' testimony. And there are clearly no contradictions. He's right. A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now, let's move along with the testimony. Trillo wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he? Well, Max is part of the bitter love triangle with Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over the head. Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head? Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene? I suppose that would have been around... Hey, what time was it? Huh? I think it was around, I'd say a bit after 10:30, I think. Practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lounging house the entire time. I guess that sounds about right. Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in the weather. Well, the truth is, will you shut up, you big-nosed dope? Why are you just telling him everything extra? Why can't you believe that? What, we just stand outside in the weather? Well, maybe you were waiting for someone. What? Who said we were waiting for someone? Mr. Phoenix Wright. We could do without your offhanded theories. But this witness, he's cracking under pressure already. I'm onto something. Mr. Wright. Who do you suppose the witness was waiting for in the code? Let's see. Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina. Oh shit! You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lounging house. Am I mistaken? Is this true? Well, you can't really ask that question. Who cares who I was waiting for that night? What's important was what I saw. Don't you forget it. Well, the puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right. Alright. There is obviously a reason why the witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. These animations. That makes perfect sense. What did you say? I'm just drinking some water. The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime. However, he did not see the victim on the way to the eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there was a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than Max Henry. There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer. I guess you got me. Alright. I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true, I was waiting for Regina. Bah! Don't volunteer things. Mr. Quest, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance of the lounging house? I was. I was waiting to propose to her. You were what? Waiting to propose? What's the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage? The matter with puppet marriage is not under review in this case. You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit. More pain. Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. Ah, more testimonies. I love it. Alright. Don't be surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give to her. I kept it in my pocket waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. You were going to propose. You, a puppet. Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love. Oh my gosh. I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I can't propose to her too. Oh, what the f... Oh my gosh. Exactly. His honor is looking a little less than honorable right now. Exactly. Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination. What was that sigh at the... Exactly. Yeah, what was up with that? That was weird. That was so weird. What was it exactly that you plan on giving her? You know exactly what I was going to give her, numbskull. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty. Answer his question. What was it? You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring. Engagement ring? Wow, those two nearly fell out their chairs. Mr. Phoenix Wright's jokes has gone too far. Time for this to end right here. Francisca's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit for that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. Let's push on anyways. Pain equals bad. It may be something of a joke, but this is historic. This is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has ever proposed to... Ow! I advise you to cut this argument short. I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony? I'm sorry for laughing. Specifically about the engagement ring, I like to stick to the facts, not sociology. Oh, one moment. You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe. Trilo, do you mind if I show you something? What is it? What are you talking about? Oh, looks like they're gonna double team me now. Do you recognize this ring? Ah, that's mine. Give it back, thief. Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said in the end I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here? What is going on here? That's Ben, say something. Don't put me on the spot like that, Trilla. I found this in Money's room. Money's room? You mean a room they put money? Like a vault vat? That filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming on to him. Mr. Quest, I would prefer if you avoided slandering and... No, he means actually a monkey. Well, Your Honor, money really is a monkey, in every sense of the word. Ah, I see. Well then. Money likes to go after shiny items that he could find and gather them up. Shiny things. Trillo, when was this ring stolen from you? Well, I suppose it was that time, you know, that night, the night of the crime. What did you say? Details, I need more details. Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza. Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct. Well, I guess you might, be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time. Oh, the monkey's here? Ben, what's up with you? Oh, whatever. It has nothing to do with anything, especially not with committing the murder. It's not for you to decide what that has to do with. Now, Trillo, back to the topic at hand. I haven't admitted a thing. Now, Mr. Trillo Quest. What did you do with that ring when the ring was taken, Trillo? You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring, snatching monkey money. But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you? It's all this slow loafy fool called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away. That is indeed an incredible shame. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point. Prove an important point. What point could that be? Well, he doesn't exercise enough. No, there's a flaw. There's definitely a flaw. There's a huge contradiction in this testimony. Contradiction? The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated he chased after the monkey. 21. What do you mean 21? Oh, how does she look? Yeah, she looks like she's in her 20s. I agree. When the witness was off chasing money, there was no one watching the plaza. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours? I'm saying that there is no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene. Well then, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof Do you have any proof that something slipped past this ventriloquist? Well, he obviously didn't see the victim. The ringmaster arrived on the scene. However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive. The witness is lying. He is blinded by his rivalry with Max. Well, the defense argument does hold water. This witness does have a history of an animosity towards the defendant. What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get that dorkface in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him, no doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar. Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night. Ha! I told you so many times. You think you know my story is not changing. You already changed your story, stick boy, and I'm sure it will change some more. Where there is one lie, there are usually many more behind it. Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him. Yeah. Alright, more testimonies. I'll give you what I was waiting for that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after, and I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. So that means that money didn't show up until after you saw Max. That's right, money run up less than a minute after I saw Max. Then money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him. How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting? Well, let's see, I suppose about 5 minutes, I think. So the victim would have arrived on the scene 5 minutes stretch. Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination. Trillo, it is not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder. A fight? A fight over Regina, to be exact. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument, a disagreement at most. A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clunked over the head. That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? Is that an admission of his assault and battery? Ouch! Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first. The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There is absolutely no way they would have suddenly been cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. There is no way a puppet this lewd would just up and say good evening to his rival. Are you saying this witness is lying? That he's trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him in the crime scene? I didn't say a lie. Honestly, I just... That's enough from you, Mr. Quest, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night? I'm guessing a different person. Alright. It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to. What kind of theory is that? The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all. What? If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there is only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Max. That is why Trillo made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he put it. What in the world? You? Would the defense kindly explain who it was Trillo saw that evening? The victim, I guess. Considering the ill temper of this witness, there is only one person he will greet. It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute. Oh my gosh, Judge. No, Your Honor. It is not Regina. If it was Regina, Trillo would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh yeah. I suppose we got a point there. It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not? You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster. That's why you greeted him, Trillo. Is that correct? Answer the question. How do you respond to this? Wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Max. I think it is high time that we clear that air about the question. Mr. Quest obviously witnessed a single person in that area at the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Max? Or was it the ringmaster? The prosecution argues that it was the defendant the witness saw. The witness was clearly stated that he saw the defendant see 3 symbols. 3 symbols. Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man. You gotta remember them by now. Here we go again, everyone. All together now. Ow! Yes, we know. The silk hat, the cloak, and the white rose. A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear them. They even look good on me. What was that? Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how do we really know it was Max? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry. What? Miss Von Karma, do you have clear evidence that that person the witness saw was the defendant? Well, if that's the case, then it's impossible for me to make a judgment at this point. Yes, I think we finally got a point in this one. That is very unfortunate. You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix, right? What do you mean by that? You merely established one thing for this witness. You established that this witness saw one person at the plaza that night. I applaud you on that effort, but who that person was only be answered by the next witness. Huh? Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of a doubt, an answer to that question and evidence that clearly established one thing. That there is no other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime. Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare for the next witness. Court is now in recess. To be continued. Alright, we'll do one more run. But we're making excellent progress. Sweetie, you have to believe me, I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene. So then, where were you when the murder took place? We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he will be right back. That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right? That's what it seems like. But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right? Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off. Which means... it means the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility. Well done, Nick. However, sweeties, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't it a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double, Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something. Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president. You have no idea how hard it is to make a choice. That's really cool. Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. Now that everyone's back, let's get started. Miss Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case. Very well, I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with an unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stands? Why did she just call him a pitiful clown? The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record. In West Cl... Wait a minute. I remember Bart told me about that. The clown did a fucking Fresh Prince reference right there. That's funny. Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking autobiography gibberish? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just used to being not used to being in court. I've never been in courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited for this occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're in the Grand Hall of Justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see this occupation, please state your name for the court. Oh yeah, maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Okay, how about this one? Have you met my proctologist, Mr. Seymour Butts? How about that one? Huh? But a couple clowns who were your name. Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown. You witnessed the scene around 10:50 p.m. the day of the murder. Cause she is rich, spoiled brat that likes to whip her servant. Oh, zombie! Hold on, I think I have this right here. There's this part where I think the judge got like a little kink out of her, like whipping her. Where is it? I think it's here. I wonder if I could be. Hold on, one second. I gotta go all the way to the end of this. Okay. Hold on. It's gonna be broadcast over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. She whipped all of them, and she beat fucking Phoenix more. Look at this. I just gotta rewind that one more time. So the context is basically Miss Von Karma is losing, right? And Phoenix is just bragging to her like, "Yo, you're about to lose. It's gonna be broadcasting in the news, right? Now I'm gonna win, right? This is gonna be your first law, right?" And then he's just bragging to her. Your defeat, that is. She beats Phoenix, she beats the judge, and she beats the witness, and then she goes back to Phoenix tomorrow. Why is she allowing court? Because she's a prosecutor and she's the one bringing the witnesses in. Anyways, correct. Yes, it is. Very well, Mr. Curls. Would you please testify to what you saw that evening? A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walked into the without the humor, please. Okay. Poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court. That's so iconic, I know. Let me drink some water real quick. I know, I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and a polite applause. Since no one else laughs at my joke, I take it to laugh at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even try to come up with jokes just for today. but this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone. What do you think of me? How am I doing? Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here? Witness. Huh? We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case. Really? You really hear me out? Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later. Thank you. I can't wait. Poor Gumshoe. Now that that's settled, shall we begin our testimony? Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want. Alright, now for real, let's do the testimony. The night of the murder, after the practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They went for a bit far away though. It was the ringmaster and he was with Max. He was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them and all of a sudden Max clunked the ringmaster over the head. Alright. That was very interesting. If the eyewitness account is to believe, I have enough past judgment right now. Of course he can. There's no way this account could be criticized. However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. That must be because of my insincere smile. Mr. Wright, please begin with the defense cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, you gotta find some kind of contradiction. I know that. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it will bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not gonna engage in pointless saber rattling. I understand, Your Honor. If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. You just happened to glance out the window. You could say that. You could say also I peeped, stare, glimpse, peeped, eyeball. Mr. Curls. Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should... Yeah, press. Still press. Exactly why did you look out the window that night? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out the windows, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday... Once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You forgot? Your Honor, the witness looks out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that. That's not something you just forget. Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo would revise his testimony. Very well, Mr. Curls. Please revise your testimony. This should start turning the tables in our favor. I heard a huge noise. Hold it. You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head. Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story. He really does enjoy a completely random non-squeater. What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean the weapon? I have no idea. A weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You did say you saw everything, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't see a weapon. Mo, did you or didn't you not see the crime of murder committed that night? I would not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You better not have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. What? Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty. Oh my. Whoa, look at the damage I'll take. That's like almost half my health bar right there. Isn't this a little melodramatic? So what would it be, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? Oh my gosh, of course I do. But shit, look at the damage I take. I got a great reason to make my claim. And I suppose you will be telling us about that great reason? Of course I will. The reason is the witness' very own testimony. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright? Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit. He did say that. However, Mo just stated the following under oath. I'm saying, plunked over the head. If Mo is to believe when he said he looked out the window upon hearing the sound, you're gonna get, yeah, I know. There's no way that he could have seen Max plonk anyone. In 1972, a crack, oh my gosh. He's still doing the references. Anyways. Wait, I want to see what he said. Give me a sec. I want to look at that. I want to look at what he said. Gonna fast forward real quick. Okay. In 1972, a crack clown unit was sent to prison by a circus clown for a crime. Okay, never mind. So random. How do you respond with Mr. Wright's assessment? They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car. Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court? No, I'm just stalling for time when I jog my memory. Good job, Luke. These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. Well, you're back from your jog? Well, it's pretty much happened the way I said. Pretty much? When I looked out the window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement. Von Karma. Tampering with the witness again. So, now you're saying that you did not see the defendant plonk the ringmaster? Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out. Checked out? Yeah, he was on permanent vacation, as they say. Ah! Oh my god. Mr. Curls, Your Honor. You did not witness the actual crime, however. You still say you saw the criminal, correct? Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him. Very well. Then please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it? Got it. It was a bit far away, but the shadow could not only belong to Max. There's no doubt about it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouette, but there was no doubt it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. It does seem as the defendant was at the scene. You're gonna get us whipped? Sorry. It took the clown long enough to get the facts straight. But whatever, this should finally be good enough, yes? It is decisive testimony. Was Max really at the crime scene that night? He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that. Alright, Mr. Wright. Commence your cross-examination. The silhouette. You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols. I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right? Mo, everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has the 3 uppity symbols. 3 symbols? Yes, everyone get ready. All together now. Silk hat, cloak, white roses. Who cares if you knew that there's 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He's just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo? Do you like what? Silence, fool! You're about to respond with the whole truth, no fractions. Mo, you didn't see the rose, did you? To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw. The crime scene was dark. Obviously it was too dark to see that kind of detail. But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed that. Then the rose must have been falling off when the defendant assaulted the victim. If that's the case, then the police would have found them at the crime scene. Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case? Clearly not. He's just toying with this court. Oh, by the way, this music just got turned up. I got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trillo's testimony? Right, the 3 symbols. Trillo saw them all. Trillo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claimed there was no white rose on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. Now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard this pointless, but this is... Judge, forget the rose. Just think about the testimony. I'm gonna head out to... okay, cool. I'm pretty much gonna wrap up soon. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up. Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case. Frankly, I have my doubts about the witness. It seems that unlikely one, the witness has not grown more mature with age. I'm not mature. I come to the conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% is quite reasonable. Which means that, for peace of mind, I'm gonna request a bit of more testimony. What? If there are no contradictions for the next statement, I'm prepared to rule an issue. A ruling? Nick, this is your last chance. Okay, the silhouette part 2. There's no doubt in my mind, there was no white roses that night. However, all of the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing that decoration on it. He was wearing it the entire scene, and he was on the scene. Okay. Mr. Wright, you got one last chance at this. Just one chance. I would not allow even the slightest hint of badgering the witness. If you are going to prove me that there's a contradiction with Mr. Crow's statement, you better have at least one shred of evidence to back your accusations. I only got one single shot at this. I gotta be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I need. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it? Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night. No question in your mind. Exactly how one would mistake that thing like that. I see. Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright? Miss Von Karma, where exactly was the silk hat found? Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene, that means the silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified the contrary. The witness stated that he saw him wearing it the entire time, that he was on the scene. That's not true! Mr. Curls, yes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of all this? You are old enough to have known better to behave like this in court. Hey, that's not right. That's harsh. What's not right here is in your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things. Why are you being mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're... Wait, can't read this. And no matter how old I get, I always be younger than you. Okay. Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are? I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was Max. Even if he didn't have the roses, he was still wearing the dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth. He turned into a bratty little kid. It's pitiful, isn't it? He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there. He left the scene. What's the matter? Nick, there's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo, what do you want? You just said he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene? What? He went... What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
Objection!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
Objection!
The witness testimony is full of holes. Miss Von Karma. Protest is useless. You got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that alright with you, little guy? Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the scene? The answer is obviously he just turned around and walked away. That's what I expected you to say. You sure that's how it happened? Say what? Huh? I'm not sure I know exactly. I know where they're going at with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter this story? Yeah, I know where he's going with this. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. Look at this picture. The problem is the footprints is in the snow. Footprints. In this photo, we clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. So Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, the witness has already proven in his testimony is very unreliable. I move to strike all of this testimony from the court's record. I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came in. Wait just a second. You guys can't just ignore everything I said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time. What the heck? You wait a second. I think you said more than enough for today. That didn't hurt. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear. I don't know why, but I get the feelings things are gonna get worse before they get better. Mr. Lawrence Curls. Yes? The testimony you provided up until now has been false. It hasn't been false, I haven't lied, it's just what? It's just I was a bit confused on the bit of the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Miss Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw. Ooh. I will have order. Franziska Von Karma, how could you? Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have. What opinion is that? It's not funny. That's enough out of you. I'm gonna listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you saw, Mr. Curls. Ha! You're not gonna believe this, but I'll tell you. Try not to waste our time with this drivel. I'm gonna drink some water. Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows. Everything that I've said up to now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw he. This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there were no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints. I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now? Well, that was, how do you put this into words? Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician, but to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened. You're right. Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses. Why wouldn't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story. To be honest, this is the first time I heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness testimony? What he said was strange. I don't think he would have made it up. Which means he is telling the truth. That's what I think. Nick, wait. That means Max actually used magic. Yikes. You're right. Ow! Only a foolish-looking fool would be fooled by such a foolish fool's foolish dream. Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist. I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. This criminal disappeared into the sky. I love to believe that. But I just can't wrap my head around how could that actually happen. You imbecile. If you disregard in need of proof, Miss Von Karma, case is sound. However, I got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceeding at this point. It is an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find the other reason behind the mysteries of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned. Hey sweeties, what in the world is going on? That's what I want to know. They say the criminal flew into the air and disappeared. Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy. But it looks so effortless on stage. It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air. Wow. You just told me the secret to your magic. No, I broke the first rule, the cardinal rule, the only rule. I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secrets to their tricks. Nick, what do we do now? All we could do is hope that we could find a flying criminal in court tomorrow. Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker. Alright, I'm gonna stop right here. Alright, I think Zombie says she's streaming. I could go raid her. Let me see who else is streaming, just in case, because I'm not sure if she started. Okay, she just warmed up. But I'll raid her. I don't see why not. Alright guys, I will catch you guys tomorrow. I will be back with some more Ace Attorney. I think we should be... Hopefully tomorrow we'll wrap up this this case. But yeah, I'll go wrap up right here and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
心のパズル弾け散って深夜の帰り疲れ切って曲がり角間違えて知らない道に出た生きてゆくことの半分は壁にぶち当たるばかりだ残された